Welcome back to another episode of Safe to Say. Today, I have a really special guest here with me. We have the OG beauty and lifestyle influencer, honey. The fitness girly, my friend, Shayla.
Hey, I'm here.
Hi.
That was such a great intro. I loved it.
You know what? I was like, should I call her MakeupShayla or should I call her Shayla Mitchell?
Just Shayla, I think.
Shayla, right?
I want to change my handle, to be honest.
Do
Because it's like
you?
no longer just makeup. It's like everything.
That's what I said. You've just you've just passed the makeup part. You're into fashion. Now you're a business owner. Okay. A brand owner, period.
I know.
CEO.
Instagram's hating on me. They won't let me change it, but that's fine. They won't let me change my name.
They won't?
No, I want to change it to just Shayla, and they said no.
Huh.
I know.
What about Shayla _
Do we like that?
I mean, that's what I am. I'm Heather. See, you don't even notice. See, you don't notice.
Okay, maybe I could do that.
But yeah, maybe try it out.
Okay, I'm going to try the underscore.
Because I was literally fighting with somebody, like trying to get my name back.
It's underscore Heather, or is it Heather?
It's Heather Sanders _.
Okay, good. Okay.
And I was fighting with the real Heather Sanders on Instagram. And I'm like, girl, why am I fighting with you? I'm verified. Fuck you and that name. I'm just going to have my underscore and I'm fine with it.
And you're the real Heather Sanders. So.
And I'm the real one. So you know how much you try to charge me?
What?
$10,000. I'm like, girl, you keep the name, honey. Yeah. I don't care. I'm verified.
Have you checked it?
I haven't checked it in a while. This was years ago.
I feel like you should hit up Instagram and see what they can do.
I know. I should. But do we care? I don't know. I'm Heather Sanders on TikTok everywhere.
Yeah, period.
So, yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, I know. Maybe you should check on that. Maybe add the underscore.
I'll add the underscore.
Add the underscore.
I'll add the underscore.
I just want to say thank you so much for being here today.
Of course.
Hey guys, today's episode is sponsored by Nan Light. They have us looking so beautiful with this beautiful lighting. Thank you so much for sponsoring today's episode. Make sure you check them out for all your production equipment needs. With everything that I've ever done, you've always supported me with my makeup. Remember my makeup line that I had after 9 years ago? You supported. You were like one of the first ones to ever post, do a look with it.
I don't even remember that. That's crazy.
It was so long ago. This is like 2012.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And
I support my friends. How about that?
Yeah, you do. It was like you, Crispy, like all my OGs always like supported me with that. When I started Sorella, you were always supporting it.
Aww.
And with Money for Nails, like you just go so hard and now you're here.
Love it.
So thank you so much. No, because that's hard to find. Like people don't want to do that. People act like really weird with like promotion or just like other people's brands. It's like weird, you know?
Now that I have my own brand, I know. I see it.
Exactly.
And I'm like, oh, okay.
Exactly. And you're like, oh, you act funny. Like, I don't like that. I experienced that when I first started Sorella too, back in the day when I wasn't nothing. So if you were already,
you were never nothing.
You know, not have as much like clout behind my name or whatever. So I don't know. It's just crazy. You go through it every step of the way. People just
don't support. Yeah, it's disappointing. I'm like seeing that firsthand, and it's like hard to take it personal. Yeah. Because I'm just like, I've supported you. Why aren't you like showing the same support back?
I know.
And it's like really frustrating, but also I'm like, okay, let me just take a step back and focus on people who are supporting.
Yeah.
But it's like frustrating as a brand owner.
And it's just like everybody doesn't have to support and everybody can do it at their own time. Like I gave everybody like, you know, passes like, oh, you know, whatever.
We give them grace.
Yeah, exactly.
But after a few years,
it's like, girl, now you don't see it. But
maybe after 3 or 4 years, it's like, when are you going to support me?
I know. It's sad. But you've always had no problem. So I just want to say thank you so much. And I'm excited to have you here today.
Yeah, I'm excited to be here. This is fun.
Okay, good. Yeah. I was watching your interview last night with Carrie Crawford. And I'm like, that's a good interview. But me and Shayla, it's going to be like next level. Carrie, sorry, girl. No, it was really good.
I'm like a little unhinged. And I'm very like, just real about it.
You are.
Yeah, which is I think makes for good
content.
You
should have your own podcast because Shayla has a lot to say.
I know.
If you don't follow her on TikTok, you need to follow her because she does her makeup, does Get Ready With Me, and tells you exactly what's on her mind. And she is just like crazy on there. I'm like, this girl. She was like, if you don't wear jorts, honey, you don't know fashion. And jorts is what I have on right now, honey. I know fashion, okay? I'm a little late, but.
No, it's cute. That's right.
You.
I just say what's on my mind and I don't think twice about it.
That's good. I wish I could be like that.
I just don't care anymore.
Yeah.
I'm past it. That's what it is.
Yeah, you've been doing it for so long.
So long.
Yeah. So...
So long.
So long. I'm just not giving it up. But anyways. But yeah, we've known each other for so long too.
Yeah.
Do you realize my baby Zoe is going to be 9 in a month?
That's crazy.
So we've known each other for at least 10 years because I knew you before I had Zoe.
But we didn't really know each other like that.
We didn't, but we still knew each other.
Yeah, we knew each other.
And you were at Zoe's baby shower.
Yeah, I was.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
That baby shower was lit.
Yeah.
That baby
That baby shower was fun. But I feel like back then it was like we knew each other, but we didn't hang out.
Yeah, it was just
you know
like,
what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. We just started hanging out more recently, which I love.
Because of the boys.
Yeah. Why is that? That's horrible.
I think because we're both kind of like the same person. Like we're very much like, we kind of keep to ourselves, but we're also open to new relationships and friendships.
Yeah.
But also like, we're just very like, like you're running a whole bunch of businesses. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't really have time for the BS. And I feel like I'm kind of the same way. And it's like, if things happen, then we're like, okay, cool. Like we kind of go with the flow. Mm-hmm. But I feel like we're kind of the same. And then our guys are kind of the same.
They are.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? And so, Les is from the South and I'm from the South and both of y'all are from California.
Yeah.
Right? You're from California. Yeah. That was one of my questions. Where are you from?
The IE.
The IE.
Outside of LA.
Outside of LA.
Outside of LA.
So you're a real California girl.
Yeah, I'm California.
I love that.
I was born in the Bay and then raised in Southern California.
Okay. What's your favorite thing about living here?
I love everything about LA. I love the weather. I love the people who are from here.
Not everybody else that tries to come.
Yeah. But I like you. But yeah, a lot of people try to come here. That's a whole nother thing. But I love everything about LA. Yeah.
Good.
I feel like we have access to everything too.
Yeah, I love it here too.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm from here. So I want to talk about like how you grew up and like your childhood. Do you have any like siblings?
So I have 2 siblings, older brother, older sister. My sister's the oldest. Yeah, and I was just the youngest child. My parents were workaholics. My dad worked at Killer King.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Cheryl knows where that's at.
So what is that? Because I don't know what it is. I hear y'all talk about it, but I don't know. Is it a school?
It's a hospital in Watts.
Oh, it's a hospital.
It's a hospital, yeah.
Okay.
So your my dad's a PA. He's a PA.
Okay. Nice.
And then my mom worked at King Drew across the street. Why are you laughing?
She said that motherfucker high school.
Is that a high school?
So Drew University, there's a high school across the street, but yeah, it's like it was like the #1, I guess, hospital for like gunshot wounds at one point, and then they closed it for a little bit and reopened it.
Oh, okay.
So my dad used to work there, yeah. So we'd be in Watts all the time.
Okay. From the IE. He would drive there every day? Dang.
And I would go with them.
Love that.
That's a whole nother thing. I'm like, why was I there?
That's good that he took you.
Why wasn't I in camp? Like,
he's like, girl, you coming to work with me.
Yeah, you come to work with me.
Uh-huh. Who would you say you're most close to? Your dad or your mom?
Yeah, my dad.
Do you feel like you're most like him?
Oh my God. I'm so much like my dad. Like we're like a mirror of one another.
Oh,
yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, it's kind of wild. Him and I are just alike, and then my mom and I are a little bit more. I feel like as I've gotten older, I'm like, we're kind of like very different, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm definitely a daddy's girl.
Me too. I'm more like my dad too.
Yeah.
More than my mom.
And it's crazy because when I met Les, my dad like instantly fell in love with him.
Oh, that's
Which is
good.
like, you almost hear like stories. I thought he was going to give him the hardest time, but no.
That's good.
He like loves him. Like sometimes I'm like, do you love him more than me?
Oh, that's a good sign.
No,
though.
it is good. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Les, do you love my dad more than me?
No.
Your dad.
My dad, yeah.
Yeah.
Because my dad will text him all the time. Like, I'll text my dad, no response, and then Les will text him, response right away.
Yeah. That's how you know. You're like, that's how I know that I'm going to marry this guy. My dad loves Terrell too.
Oh.
Yeah, he does. And I'm a daddy's girl.
I wish we could show a picture of him. Zoom in on his face.
Okay, so are you close with your brother and your sister?
Not really.
No?
No, I mean, it's like my sister's like 7
years older.
She's older. My brother's like a year older. And like him and I feel like when you have a sibling that's really close, you're either going to be super close or you're going to fight. And I feel like him and I, growing up, it was just like fighting nonstop.
Yeah.
And so now it's like we're close, but we're not like, do I call him all the time? No.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even call my sister. They have to call me. It's so bad.
Well, no.
Well, one lives with me,
Right,
and
so
then
y'all
2
are
don't.
close. So the two.
They got to get a hold. Chelsea is like our communication. She'll like.
She's here too, so I'm like, what's the tea, honey?
she who, Kaylee? She's out here visiting.
No, your older sister.
Yeah, she's out here visiting.
You're like, but we're not close.
We are close. We're super close. Like, we're like a year and some change apart. Like, super close.
Like, now me airing out the family.
But I'm not like, I just don't call people on the phone. It's so bad.
Same.
Like, I don't call my sisters on the phone. Like, I don't barely call my mom. Like, people have to call me. And when people ring my phone, I know who it is. If I know I'm going out with you later tonight and you call me, I know why.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get random calls except my sisters, my mom, my dad occasionally.
But also, I think it's just a generation where no one calls.
Nobody calls, right?
Yeah.
Everybody texts.
Everyone texts.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I do too.
I'm like, don't call me. Why are you calling me?
I hate the random FaceTimes too. Like,
oh, don't ever FaceTime me.
I hate a random face call.
I need you to text me first and say, hey, I want to FaceTime you, and then FaceTime me. Don't ever randomly FaceTime me.
So none of your friends FaceTime you?
Hell, don't you ever. Les can FaceTime me, and that's it. I
have a friend that she only will FaceTime.
Don't ever do that.
And that's it. I'm like, oh God, hello.
See, Heather's nice. I feel like people don't realize how nice you are.
I'm too
because
nice.
Me, I will hit ignore straight to voicemail.
See, I would, but I'm like, is that going to be weird? Like, no. Heather, just answer it to your friend. So I'm like, bought it on, looking all crazy. Hey,
if it was your friend, they would know you don't want to FaceTime.
Right? They know that.
They know.
But they're like, what are you doing? I need to know right now at this second what you're doing. I don't like that. I have two friends like that. I'm like, stop FaceTime.
Tell them.
It's scary.
Tell them. They're like, hey, text me first and then FaceTime after.
See, I'm just like, let people do whatever they want. It's fine.
It's nice.
You know, I'm like, maybe it'll get me into FaceTiming a little bit more and loosen me up a little bit.
I don't know. You're chill. You're loose.
Am I?
That sounds weird to say that.
You're a little loose.
You're loose.
Damn.
You're loose. Y'all made it like that.
Okay.
But you're very chill, calm.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish there was like a camera to see what we see.
The audience, our live audience here. God, y'all are distracting us. But I'm glad it's funny because people are going to think it's funny.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So were you always like a fashion and like beauty
oh my God, no.
girl younger?
Well, always beauty. I feel like I've always like been interested in beauty. And then recently, I feel like I got a stylist, Becca Gross.
Yeah.
And she's kind of helped me. Yeah, Becca's like naturally fly.
She is.
But I feel like she's kind of helped me discover my style.
Yeah.
And then I've just evolved into this, you know?
Yeah.
But also, I'm very simple. Like, I'm wearing a black shirt and jeans.
You're so cute.
That's it.
Yeah.
Very simple.
I love it.
That's like, I feel like my style is just, I always fall back on just being very simple.
Yeah. And it's simple and it's classy too.
Yeah, classy. I like that.
Yeah, you are very classy. Because, okay, so I want to know how you were in like high school and stuff, because I know you worked at Mac and everybody asks, oh, you worked at Mac, you worked at Sephora, but I'm like, what was Shayla doing in high school? How were you as a kid? Like, were you bad? Were you good? Did you have good grades?
So good. I was so good.
I knew you were a good girl.
I was so good.
I knew it.
So I feel like it's so crazy because no one ever asked me about like high school and like when I was really younger, but I was very shy.
Okay.
Like to the point where I was like, I wouldn't even speak. Like when I was in school and they'd call me, I'd be like,
really?
Like terrified to put my hand up. Yeah. So shy. And then when I started playing soccer, I was like a athlete as a child. I feel like that opened me up a little bit, but most of my life I've been really shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how did you get into doing YouTube and stuff? Because so you worked at Mac and Sephora and then she stopped doing that. I've seen you on a lot of podcasts say that, so I don't really want to have you talk about it. But then you started doing YouTube.
Yeah.
And so how was that, being shy to a camera in your face and millions of people watching it?
I think it's different when there's no one in front of you.
Yeah.
You know, like I can talk to a camera all day. Like to me that was easy. But also I didn't have a choice. Like I was kind of at a point where I'm like, dang, like I'm broke as hell.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working for Mac. I literally had no choice but to be on camera.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I think sometimes when your back's against the wall and you're just like rock bottom.
Rock bottom?
Rock bottom. No,
damn.
When I first started YouTube, I was literally like.
You stopped working, you were like, I'm not working this job.
I didn't stop working. I was working at Mac, but like I wasn't making enough to like live.
Yeah.
And so it was just like, okay, I need to start YouTube. I need to like put my name out there.
Yeah.
And it was like, that was like my only choice.
That's crazy.
I know, isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. And to be so successful at it.
Yeah.
That's wild too. And
yeah.
I'm like, how did you grow your following? How did you grow your cult? Because people love you. Oh. And you know what I think it was? Because you were like teaching us too.
Yeah.
Because I would watch you still to this day, don't know how to put on a fucking lash. And we were on TikTok live trying to put on a lash. But what you said helped me so much. But I used to watch you all the time from my brows.
Oh.
And I'm like, I'm going to watch Shayla's video so I can know how to do my brows. And it was like a little error. It was like a thing. Wait,
did you do your makeup today? Mm-hmm. Oh, looks good. Thanks. You can do your makeup. Is it because I taught you? Is that?
I wish I could get a MakeupShayla lesson, honey. I would love that. I
don't do makeup anymore, but I feel like...
I know.
I feel like you might have learned from me, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, for sure the lash. And I used to watch you for the brows, maybe like a contour video. I don't know. I've always wanted to, I love like makeup and stuff, but I'm just not that great.
No, you're good at it.
Thank you. But I just need to know how to add a little bit more and then spend a little bit more time like blending and stuff. That's why I say like y'all are real artists. Like it's like you're drawing on a face and I'm not an artist. I'm like horrible. Like arts and crafts at a party table hates to see me coming because I'm just trying to do like the activity at the party, but I suck. Like I can't.
No, you're good. You're actually really good at doing your makeup.
Thanks. Yeah. I try.
You're really good.
So you started doing YouTube, and then when did you start doing makeup professionally?
So I feel like it kind of happened at the same time. So I was working at Mac. I was doing freelance. I was a freelance makeup artist, doing YouTube. So all those things were kind of happening at the same time. And literally, I thought I've told you this, but maybe not. But I was like struggling. Like I had roaches. I was living in a studio bedroom apartment with roaches, filming my YouTube videos there, going to work at Mac. With roaches. I literally had roaches. Those were my roommates. I tell people that all the time.
With roaches. I just want y'all to know I was living fucked up, okay? I had roaches.
That's the truth. We can laugh about it now.
Because now you're living good, but damn, roaches is wild.
Oh my God. I wish there was a camera back there to show that.
I know, they're dying.
No, like, and I've told people this before. It's like funny.
And he'll bomb them.
No, I'm serious. Like, I was living off like Pico, like La Cienega. You know where that Lowe's is over there? And I was like, do you need a napkin?
I know, right? I'm going to mess up my makeup. She just said was good.
It is good.
Why is that so funny?
Okay, no, really though. Like I was living in a studio bedroom apartment with roaches. And the crazy part is, it's like I was commuting to Mac. I worked at the Mac in Santa Monica. It's like real life.
Sorry.
This is years ago. No, I laugh about it too.
Working at Mac in Santa Monica.
In Santa Monica, and like I couldn't pay for parking, so I would follow people out of the parking garage.
You're really going through it, poor girl.
I know, I was going through it. Like I was struggling. That's why I appreciate what I have now, because I went through it.
You worked hard.
No, literally, like, okay, I'm going to tell y'all. There was one time when I went home and like, I was like, oh, okay, what am I going to wear tomorrow? And like all my clothes were black because I worked at Mac. So it was like, I had to wear black. Mm-hmm. And I opened up my drawer and I lifted up my clothes and there was a dead roach in between my clothes. I said,
oh, it's over with, bitch.
I was like, oh,
in my clothes?
Yeah, in between my clothes, a dead roach.
Oh no, that's the worst.
Yeah, that was my life.
So she's like, I'm getting my ass on YouTube.
Yeah. So I feel like it was just like, I didn't have a choice. I feel like some people are like, oh, I want to be an influencer because I want to make all this money. But back then there wasn't even that. It was just like, I want to be not even an influencer because that wasn't even a word. It's like, I want to be on YouTube. I want to be on Instagram because I want to promote myself so that I can get more work.
Exactly.
Yeah, isn't that
so
crazy?
I can go do professional makeup because you did like weddings and stuff like that.
I did a lot of D-list
Yeah, like
reality
me, because I would have
stars.
probably been like, hey,
No,
girl,
not
you come
you.
do my makeup.
No, I did a lot of reality TV stars.
Yeah, but I was hitting y'all up.
Yeah.
Like Karen, she was doing my makeup back
Yeah.
then. I'm like,
I don't think I never did your makeup.
No, you never
yeah,
did.
Yeah.
But Karen did.
Yeah.
And she was coming to Riverside because they had Last Kings out there. So I was always out there. And I was just trying to take pictures for my Instagram and stuff. And I'm like, can you do my makeup? And she was actually coming through and doing my makeup.
She probably
it's so
charged
crazy.
like $50.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing crazy.
Yeah, back then it was like.
And she was happy to do it. I just remember those days, and just to see all of y'all now, because it's like a handful of y'all, you know? And just to see all of y'all now with like your shit together, everything is together, like how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because I know so many girls, and they have all these bags, they have everything, but they don't have a home, they don't have their credit together, they don't have like whatever it is like in your life, like they don't have it. Cars, like y'all really like paved the way, and I love that y'all show the process, and like you all have houses, it's furnished nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's not always about a bag or about a pair of shoes or a watch or whatever you think is important. This is the stuff that's important in life.
Period.
And this is what we're working to have, and you know, this is what you show off. You don't show off the bag.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And I used to be that
nice
girl.
to have it, but
I used to be that girl that showed off the bags, but now I'm like, I don't even want to buy a Chanel bag. Like, give me a no-name bag because I might not want it.
It's because we've never had it. So when you have enough money to be able to get it, you want to get it, and then you're like, okay, I got it. I worked so hard to get it, and now it's just like, it's really not that crazy.
It doesn't satisfy you,
Yeah. Some people, that's their whole world, but it's like, to me, it's not really
some
crazy.
People, Heather?
Just people, girls.
Like,
I don't know that always have a brand new bag, or they're trying to get that.
No, I know what you're saying,
In life, like that's the only goal, is to have a Hermes bag or a Chanel bag, and that's what's important, have a watch. Like that's just not important to me. Like,
no, I feel you, Especially the little Hermes bag. I'm kind of like, do you like it? I don't know if I really love it.
I do. I want it.
A little mini Kelly bag's cute, but I don't love it.
I mean, if I have some little extra funds to spend, yeah. But honey, I got other stuff to do before I go buy that bag.
But what if the bag was like only $100? Do you think people would want it?
No, of course not.
No.
They just want the bag because it symbolizes something. It makes you look like you're that girl, or you have money. It's like, I have money. I have this bag. Like I'm that bitch.
Even though I might not have it. But...
Even though I don't got a dime to my name, honey, but it was a gift and I'm gonna wear it. But that's what it is out here. It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can't it's crazy because you're from here, so I thought that maybe you would be into that. But it's not everything for everybody, and people can spend their money how they want. But that's what I'm saying. Y'all were like, okay, I'm gonna spend it on my home, on my house, different things.
The moment I was able to buy a house, I did.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, okay, I'm going to save up for this house. And
yeah,
thank God
I remember
did.
that because you kind of put that on the internet too, and you were like fixing your credit.
Mm-hmm.
I remember all of that.
Yep.
Because you've always just been really open with every, change in your life or whatever. Mm-hmm. And you're like, I'm getting my credit together. I bought my house. And I remember going through that too. I'm like, I remember Shayla went through that. Now I'm going through that. I'm on the right path, honey.
Yeah.
I'm on the right path.
Yep.
Okay, so why did you stop YouTube?
I hate it.
You hate it?
I literally hate it so much.
Oh my gosh.
I hate YouTube. Like, there's nothing about it that I like. I hate the editing. I hate everything about it.
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and I feel like the return isn't there. Whereas like short form content, like TikTok, I love it over there.
Yeah,
like,
you do love TikTok.
Yeah, I love TikTok.
So how has the transition been from YouTube and Instagram? Because social media is just so crazy right now. It's just changing so much.
Yeah.
It has been for the last 2-3 years, right?
Yeah.
So how did you make the transition? Because you're still like a thing. Like you're not like died. You're an OG.
Yeah.
But it's not like you lost it. You don't know what's going on. You always have like new content. Come on.
Period.
You always have new content. You're always doing something new.
I think you just have to like realize what's going on around you and keep up with the times. And I feel like when I saw the transition to TikTok where it's like more video, short form, I was like, okay, let's do it. You know? Yeah. I had nothing to lose. I feel like I just adapted.
Because, a lot of people can't adapt.
Oh, I know. I see it.
Yeah.
A lot of people fell off.
I know.
And it's sad, but also it's like, it's what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And see, I haven't always stayed consistent as like, okay, so I have a question. How do you feel about being called an influencer? Do you
I am an influencer, yeah.
You like being
I'm also
called
a content creator.
Content creator,
yeah,
right?
But I also feel like there's like a difference. There's people out there that create content, but they will not influence you to buy anything. And there's people out there that they might only have like 50,000 followers, but you're influenced every time.
Exactly.
So there's a difference, but I think there are people that are kind of both.
And I feel like TikTok kind of got that misconstrued. I feel like because people think that they can get on TikTok and I don't know. I feel like they call themselves influencers, but you're not. You're just a content creator, but you're not an influencer. I feel like I am like a real life influencer, and I was never trying to be.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like exactly like you. You were never trying to be. No. You were just trying to get your name out there, wanting more people to see you. Right. I feel the same too. Like I had started Sorella, and I was like, I have to get dressed every day and post on Instagram because I have to sell my clothes. So that's what I was doing, and people were just liking it, and they just started liking me, and then I was just myself. But now I feel like, okay, I actually have to create content. Yeah. Like, because I never did. I just always ran businesses. Right, and then I was just like, well, I sell my stuff, so take a picture in it, post on Instagram. That was all I ever did. Then I had kids in between, and then I'm like, okay, now I have to actually, everything's changed now. I can't just post a picture and sell this shirt. So now I have to make a video. Right. And you inspired me so much. Because I felt like I did kind of get lost in the sauce too. Yeah. Because I was having kids and everything was changing, and I would, fade in, fade out, come back when I felt good, whatever. And then I feel like this time that I came back, I'm like, okay, I know the people that I need to look at, and you were one of them that I was looking at, And I'm like, she's making these videos and she's going crazy on TikTok, and she like is experiencing the transition, and she's killing it, So I'm like, I'm just gonna look at Shayla, and you inspire my get ready with me so much. Oh, thank you. And I told you this too. I said it drunk at my birthday, and I'm like, I love you for inspiring but for real. And I feel like people don't like to give people their props, Yeah. And everybody's watching somebody, everybody's on the internet, everybody like looks up to somebody or likes how they dress or whatever the case may be. And I always just like to give people their props. But I feel like...
Oh, thank you. But also it's like, I feel like that's my job. It's like, as an influencer, I should be influencing other people to do either what I'm doing or something similar to what I'm doing. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I'm like, I am an influencer. Like, that's our job. We influence.
Right? Yeah. And so I never took it serious until now, because I'm just like, I just post what I like, wear what I like, whatever. I run my businesses. But now I'm like, okay, maybe I actually should like really like try to make videos and like really try to do it. Yeah. So.
But I also think you don't have to take it serious. It could just be fun, and then it'll just evolve into what it needs to be. Yeah. I almost feel like the best like content creators, influencers are people who aren't trying to like really be an influencer. They're just like showing the world what they love, Right.
Yeah, exactly. So like all the new, what's it called? Era of girls or...
Yeah. Like the new content creators.
The new content creators. Do you feel like they had it easy? Or do you feel like they didn't have to put in as much work? Because the people that are successful that I see on TikTok are just like in their room doing something small, like it's just like crazy to me. Like, dang, she's that big and she just does this makeup that I could do. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, there's like a new era of like makeup,
like content creators.
Content creators are influencers. Do you feel like they had it easy?
I don't know if it's easier for them, only because like I feel like it's even harder to like come into this space and all of a sudden you blow up overnight. I think that type of attention, it's hard to even digest. You know what I mean? Like for me, it was like it happened over years. So it's like I was able to get kind of acclimated to the space as I was going throughout the years. But now it's like all these people, all of a sudden, it's like they have millions of followers in a matter of a year. I feel like that's almost harder, in my opinion. And not everyone is like represented the right way. Not everyone has a manager and really understands the business behind it. Yeah. So I almost feel like it might even be harder for them now. Okay. I think so. Just because it's like, for us, it's like we understand like you have to have a manager, you have to have a lawyer, you have to have all these things in place. And I feel like the younger influencers and content creators don't really have all that and don't understand the business of it. Mm-hmm. Like for us, we're like, this is a business. Right. And I think for them, they're like, we're having fun. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like different. It's just different.
Yeah. So you worked so hard building your niche in makeup. So I see you're like transitioning into fashion.
Yeah.
And your own business. So is it hard for your fans or your supporters to get comfortable with that content? Or do they just want makeup?
I don't think so. I think like as I've grown, my audience has grown.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's one of the reasons why like I've been so successful as a content creator, influencer, whatever you want to call it, is because like I'm constantly growing. I'm not just staying in my niche. Like imagine if I was only doing makeup content. I feel like people would kind of get bored with it. And so it's just as I've grown, my audience has grown. And
do you feel like your audience is growing up with you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, right? It's like we're all growing up together. I feel like that too. It's so crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of fun in that way.
It is fun.
Yeah.
And it's like, this is the other things that I enjoy to do in my life. So I'm going to bring y'all. That's how you know you're a real content creator.
Yeah. Because I'm just like, I'm not sticking to just makeup. It's like, you see me, I'm doing my nails. I'm, doing all these things. I'm just showing my audience what I genuinely love.
Yeah.
And I feel like when you're authentic, it's like you're just naturally going to grow.
Yeah, I forgot your nails. Oh my gosh. She always posts money for nails too. Thank you so much. But
always.
Doing your own nails is crazy. And it's hard.
It's really hard, but I feel like I didn't have a choice. It was like I started doing my nails because all the nail salons were closed during COVID.
Yeah.
And then I just fell in love with it. And I also noticed, like, once I started posting my nails, a lot of people started doing nail videos. Yeah. That's how you know you're an influencer.
No, you are an influencer. Because I'm telling you, the get readies with me, I saw people, start doing them after you. You kind of, like, made it a thing. So that's how you know, like, you're a real OG content creator. It's like nothing. That's good. When people want to follow you and people want to do what you're doing, that's always a good sign you're doing something right?
I love it too. Like everything that I do, it's like I'm not doing anything that I don't love. That's why I stopped doing YouTube, and it's like I'm only going to do what I want to do and love to do.
Yeah, that's good. I love that. So how do you stay inspired making new content? Because I know that's so hard.
Yeah.
Like,
I go through funks. Like,
right? Are you going through a get ready with me funk? Because I haven't seen one.
Yeah, maybe I am.
You're switching it up a little bit.
I'm
She's like, I'm going to walk up and tell y'all where I'm going and what I have on and tell you what's going on in my world right now. But I'm not getting ready. I see I'm watching.
Yeah.
And I haven't posted a get ready with me either.
So before I was doing a lot of like, I was getting dressed with music.
Yes.
And then I think when all the music stuff was going on with TikTok, when they were like banning music, and I also felt like some of my content was just being like banned or what is it called when they shadow banned. So I just started talking more. Yeah. Yeah. Because
that's what everybody wants to hear anyways.
Yeah, they want to hear you talk.
Yeah, they want to hear you talk. Yeah. That was like a real issue of mine. I'm like, great, I really have to talk.
But that's like also just like in the space we're in, you have to constantly evolve. Yeah, and with TikTok, it's even quicker than Instagram was. Like before it was like, oh, maybe you're doing something for a whole year and then everything changes. Now it's like, no, it's like maybe a couple months and then you have to change how you're doing things. Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You have no problem speaking your mind. That's why you're so good at TikTok. And that's why you're so successful in it. You know what I mean?
I don't care. Yeah, I just be saying whatever. I don't care.
I'm like, dang, I wish I could do that. But everybody has their own thing. I'm like, I'll be trying though. I'm like, I'll try. Talk to y'all. But I'd rather slap some music over it.
But just do it. I feel like you should do what you like to do.
And voiceovers too.
Oh, I love a voiceover.
Yeah. Voiceover is better for me.
Yeah, do what you love to do. Like, I feel like you shouldn't ever do anything that you don't want to do or that makes you feel uncomfortable.
But I feel like too, if you're uncomfortable, that's kind of a good sign. Because like this, doing this, I would have never done this.
Really?
Like this is facing one of my biggest fears. I have social anxiety, literally.
And you got all these people like...
And I have all these people and cameras.
And then Trell over here laughing.
Yeah, like, or like, you're not doing it right, or whatever. Like, so if I'm uncomfortable, I'm like, okay, I'm uncomfortable. This means this is good.
Yeah.
When I started Sorella, I was uncomfortable. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like, nothing. And I'm like, okay, that's good. If you're uncomfortable, you don't know what you're doing, you'll learn and you'll grow. So you can, you know.
For sure.
So, yeah. Okay, so you've met so many people. You go to all these events. And you've been taking me with you. Thank you. Shayla brought me to my first events, y'all. I would go to like parties and stuff. But like events and like brand events, Shayla was the one that brought me to my first one, I think.
I have an event actually on Thursday, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to go. And sometimes I want to invite you, but I'm like, oh, it's going to be boring. I don't know if like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you for inviting me the ones that you do. We're going somewhere tomorrow night, so it's going to be fun. Because I like to get dressed up. I like to have something to do. I know you like to have something to do, too.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you've met so many people at all these events. And so you worked with Beyonce, her mom, Rihanna, Sierra.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that, honey.
Everyone was so nice.
Yeah. So how was that?
Oh my God, Beyonce, when I met her, I was like, ah! Like literally, like I had the biggest smile on my face because I feel like she was exactly how I wanted her to be. I don't like meeting celebrities because sometimes you meet them and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's like you meet them and they're not what you expect. So it's like I'd rather just not meet anyone. But with Beyonce, she was exactly who I thought she'd be. Same with Rihanna. Rihanna is like one of those people where you're like, you're dope.
Yeah. You could just feel it. Even though I'm just saying hi and taking a photo, I just know you're a real one.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's your most like memorable event or like time meeting anybody or just being an influencer? Stuff that you've gotten to do.
I mean, I've been on like a million brand trips. I feel like the brand trips are iconic. Like I've been all over the world.
Yeah.
Like literally.
So cool.
Bora Bora. I think Les and I were talking about it. I've been to like 20 different countries just on brand trips alone. Yeah.
Wow.
But Beyonce's definitely like on the top of like, that was dope.
Yeah.
Rihanna too. Yeah.
Do you have a favorite trip?
I went to Bora Bora with the brand that I will not say, but it was iconic.
Love that.
Just because it's like you're going on these like once in a lifetime trips and they're doing things big where it's like, maybe I will, maybe I won't be able to ever afford anything like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Would you say that's one of the most rewarding parts about being an influencer or something else?
The trips?
Yeah.
She wants to go on a brand trip so bad.
I want to go. So I want to make one TikTok. Please, somebody invite me.
You got to put it out there.
I'm putting it out here right now. I'm trying to go on one of those brand trips.
She wants to go on a brand trip, honey.
So even if I'm Shayla's plus one, I told her, I'm like, girl, I'll go with you if Les can't make it one day.
Honestly, I'll take you. You know what's crazy? So before the Beyonce concert, when she announced her tour, I was like, if a brand wants to take me, I'll go.
I remember that.
And then what happened?
You spoke it into existence.
Yep. And then Shea Moisture hit me up. I was like, hey, I heard you want to go to a Beyonce concert in New York.
See? You got to talk on the internet. You got to talk on the internet.
Yeah, you got to speak it into existence.
You got to speak it into existence. So what's some advice you would give like somebody that wants to be an influencer?
Ooh. That's like hard because I feel like if you want to be an influencer, maybe like you're doing something wrong because I feel like it should just naturally happen.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people now are like, I want to be a content creator because they see like, oh, I want to make this money. I want to go on these trips. And I don't think that's like the right way to approach being an influencer. I think you should just show the world something that you're passionate about. And then it just leads into you being an influencer.
It just happens.
It just happens. Yeah.
It just has to happen naturally. You just got to have it.
Yeah. You either have it or you don't.
Yeah, exactly.
You either have it or you don't.
Okay. So you've done all that, been on all these nice trips, met all these people. Had a time, honey. Okay.
And I've also like slept with roaches.
And slept with roaches. So you've got it out the mud. You've enjoyed the fruits of your labors. And now you decided to start your own brand.
Yes.
Season 10.
Season 10.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Because I was like in the process with you. You were like, I got my sample. You were just kind of giving me, you didn't give me a lot, but you were just like giving me a little bit. And it's just so cool to see it's finally here.
Finally, yeah.
How do you feel?
I'm having fun with it.
Good.
I think the first launch was just like, it's like scary because you're trying to figure everything out. Like it's like a whole new world.
Yeah.
But now that we're on our second launch, I'm like, ooh, I'm having fun. And like, we're now about to be on schedule with like all the rest of the launches for the year. So I feel like, I'm like, this is fun. Yeah. But also it's like stressful and I'm also so passionate about it. Like if someone doesn't get their package in time, I'm like, like I'm panicking, I'm stressed because
it's your brand, you care about it. You want it to be perfect.
Yeah, you want it to be perfect. But also I'm learning a lot of patience with it. I feel like having a brand teaches you a lot of patience, you know? Sure. But yeah, no, I'm loving it. Yeah. It's like exciting for me.
It's so fun. And
it's
you're
stressful
killing
at first, but now it's like exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. And everybody's supporting it. I see everybody loves it. Like, cause when you put it on, you feel like, okay, this is like, why would I not post that I love this, you know? And I see everybody posting it and loving it. I'm like, I loved it the same. It feels so good. The material's so nice. It's so nice.
It's scary because at first it was very much like, dang, is this good? Like, I like it, but are other people gonna like it? Like, you don't know. And then when you see people get it and they're loving it, you're like, you just feel so like satisfied and full inside.
Yeah.
And then I feel like with the first launch, it was very much like, okay, yeah, people are liking, but with this next launch, it's like so many more people are like, oh, it's actually really
even
good.
Better. Yeah, it's
actually
even
really
better.
good. So it's just, it's very fulfilling, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process. Yeah.
So you've been on your weight loss journey. You're super open about it.
Yeah.
Super open about what she eats, how many times a day she works out, her hot girl walks.
Everything.
Everything. And you've lost so much weight and you look so good.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So your weight loss inspired season 10, right?
Yeah. I feel like when Les and I first started dating, I had gained like 25 pounds.
Yeah.
Just because I was
happy weight.
Happy weight. I was eating honey. And I think in that moment when I was like, okay, I'm like obviously bigger than what I'm used to. And I remember I was buying clothes, they weren't fitting. And I feel like that kind of inspired season 10 because I was like, I need clothes to fit every body type, no matter where you are in your fitness journey.
Yeah.
And so that's kind of what inspired season 10.
Love that.
Yeah. Just like,
and it does fit so good. And it's my favorite sports bra because it's so hard for me to find a good sports bra that I can run in or jump in, or I don't know what I'm going to be doing at the gym if I work out with my trainer. So I just want to make sure I'm secure.
Yeah.
And I be trying to have cute little matching outfits and I be popping out. But her sports bra, the season 10 sports bra, really like locks me in, secures everything, holds me in. And it's my favorite. I love it so much. So you did something right. It's good. I'm so happy for you. Yeah. And people need to hear that because when you work so hard to create something, you just want everybody to love it. And you want to know that you made a good product. And I know how important it is to tell people that you like it. And you've always told me that you like Money for Nails. And I'm just like, I know how it is to start a new brand. It's hard and it's stressful and you just want to feel good about your decision and all this money that you're spending, and it's a lot. So tell your friends that they're doing a good job. But you really are, though.
Oh, thank you.
Because some people are like, oh, girl, you're doing so good. You're killing it. Like, girl,
Right. No, I love, I'm like so mad I'm not wearing Money for Nails right now, but like Money for Nails is like my, like one of my favorite.
You always tell me.
Gel polish. Like it's so easy to apply. And like, listen, I literally, I'm low key a nail tech.
I know.
So like, I know my stuff.
I know.
And Money for Nails is like.
I know. I'm speaking a little collab into existence.
Ooh.
Something. We got to do something.
We got to do something.
We should.
Maybe a season 10 nail color.
Oh, yeah. That'd be so cute. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah, we got to figure out something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you already have like, you have so many good reds. I'm like, a red might be fun.
Ooh, red's fun for the holidays or like Valentine's Day or something.
Ooh,
I don't know.
Or a pink.
Or a pink. Oh, I love a good pink. Pink is why. Do you know the story behind Money for Nails and like why? Well, just because my mom would always go to the nail shop, always have her nails done. Her and my aunt, we would always go to the nail shop, whatever. But my mom would always get a hot pink nail. So the first hot pink that I ever created was like based off my mom. And then I made a whole pink collection like based off my mom and just all the pinks that she would wear and stuff.
Wait, did I get the pinks? I think I did.
Yeah.
Do you remember the name of it?
It's an anniversary collection. It was my 1 year. It was my 1 year anniversary.
Trying to remember
I just love pinks.
Yeah.
And it's because my mom, though. She always had pink on her toes and her nails. No matter what, she never switched it up.
You have a few hot pinks that I'm like obsessed with. I'm like trying to remember the names. But also the reds.
Yeah, the reds are really, I love the reds. And I only made like 5 of the reds. So if we drop more reds, that'd be cool.
Maybe.
Do you have any like challenges with creating like workout clothes?
I think right now, because it's just like, it's the beginning, like there's still, I feel like there's so much that I want to create. And I think that maybe the challenge that I'm faced with is that there's so many different body types.
Yeah.
So like what works for me or what I think might work for other people, they're like, no, I need this, I need this. So we launched with sports bras and leggings. And like, I have my stomach out. I'm fine with it.
You always do.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, show the stomach's fine. But so many people are like, I cannot show my stomach. So that was something that was kind of eye-opening for me because I'm like, oh, okay, we need to create products that like cover the stomach and that are really for everyone. So I think in 2025, I'm going to launch a lot more like just coverage, like shirts, tank tops that cover the stomach.
Yeah, I was going to ask what's next for season 10.
Ooh, so we have jackets coming out.
Okay, I was going to ask. I love me a good jacket.
Wait, what is it from The Housewives where she's like, joggers?
Joggers. Yeah, joggers. That's
joggers.
Oh my gosh, I know exactly what you're talking about because they're like, "What's next by Shay?"
Wait, say it again,
like,
so we could use that for the soundbite. Say, like, what's next?
So, what's next for season 10?
Joggers. Joggers.
Summer 2020. Summer
Joggers.
2024. She didn't know what the hell she was talking about.
No, we're not. Yeah. What else did she say? Do you remember that?
No, but she's so
like joggers.
Funny. Oh my gosh, I have to pull that up. Yeah. That's hilarious.
No, we're not coming out with joggers though.
Jackets.
She
is coming out with jackets. I love me a good jacket.
Yeah, jackets.
With the holes in the thumbs.
Yes. Mm-hmm. We're doing that. Shirts that cover the stomach, sweaters.
Sweats. It's
joggers.
Like unlimited joggers. Yeah. It's
maybe some headbands.
That's fun.
Maybe some visors.
Fun. Yeah, for your hot girl walks.
Maybe even though summer's almost over, but not for us because we got 3 more months. Maybe biker shorts.
Biker shorts. Biker shorts is good. That's fun. It's never ending.
Yeah, it's never ending.
It's never ending.
And then I want to do jumpsuit. There's like literally like I just want to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been like the biggest obstacle you've had to overcome with being a new business owner?
Because
honey, there's
so
much. I know.
I think just like understanding that no matter what happens, you're always going to be criticized. So you can be doing everything right. You're going to be criticized for it. We had a few customers like email and they were literally cussing us out without cussing us out.
Yeah.
And when it came down to it, I was like, okay, I just need to be patient because I'm like freaking out. Like if someone emails and they're like, hey, where's my package? I'm like freaking out. I'm like, oh, we need to get them their package. And it's like, you have to be patient and just understand that UPS is going to deliver when they deliver. Right. When they say they're going to deliver, nothing can be done in between.
Yeah.
So I think for me, it's just like, I just need to be patient. You know what I mean?
It will teach you patience.
Yeah, it teaches you patience. And that's kind of... It's like so much.
I know. Okay.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
You could even have a whole video just about owning a business.
Yeah, for sure. Like a whole little podcast segment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
And people will they'll probably be exhausted listening to it because they're like, it's...
Well, just the questions are unlimited. Everybody, with every business, everybody runs into different things. It's just...
But even just starting the business, like getting the website, getting the LLC, like...
People don't talk about that.
Yeah, the legal stuff behind it. It's like you have to get trademarked. It's like there's so much money that goes into it. I feel like that's even before you even start.
And you didn't have any backing, any investors. It's all you.
It's all me. So when I first started the brand, I was with UTA, United Talent Agency. Mm-hmm. And so they helped me find a partner, but it's called Pietra. But it's not like a partner where they invested like all this money. It's more so like, we're going to help you start up the company.
Okay.
And then after a year, if you don't want to be with us, you don't have to. Mm-hmm. So I think Pietra is really great for people who are starting a new brand and they need a lot of help. So they helped me find like my manufacturer, my sourcing and all of that.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. So I did have that initial help, but it's different than having like I don't have like a Nike or like a big brand behind me, you know?
And just the money. It's just your money that you put in. Right. That's why it's so special. But that's why I feel like it's so special. And our generation of people are just so special and just so strong.
Yeah.
Like, because my parents at least, and anybody I was growing up really wasn't doing that.
Yeah.
And investing into their self. They were always working a job. And that's just what I was grown. Like, you grow up, you graduate, you go get a job, go to college. If you're not going to college, you go get a job, you work, that's it. So our generation is like, we're all creating our own businesses.
Right.
On our own. I love that.
I love that too.
And building it up to hopefully one day sell it. But it's like,
that's a goal.
That's the goal to start
I feel
a
like
business.
we both need to put that out there. Like, that's my goal. Like, I want to build up my brand, maybe have an investor come in and then sell it eventually.
Yeah. Like, eventually, like, I'll run my brand. Yeah. Put that out there. Manifestation. I'm going to put this out here. Cause that's the goal. Like, I don't want to be working like this for the rest of my life. You want somebody to come back you with money and show you exactly everything to do. And I would really love that because I don't have anybody to turn to for business advice. Like, I can't go to my mom or my dad and talk to them about what I'm going through in business. You know what I mean? And I hate that I don't have that. I'm like, but it's okay. So I can learn it and I can teach my kids, you know?
Right.
Okay, so speaking of kids, you're married. You're married. So what comes next after marriage is kids.
Yeah, I guess.
Are you having them or no?
Yeah. No, I'm like, I kind of want to like one maybe.
One?
Heather over here talking about, I want like 3 more.
No, one more.
You want 1 more?
1 more.
Maybe we could be pregnant together.
Together, yeah.
No, I mean, it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, okay, I want to be pregnant maybe once. I'm just so afraid. Like, I'm just afraid of like what my body's going to go through. And I know I'm going to be fine. Everyone's like, you're going to be fine. But it's like, still, that's like a fear of mine where I'm like, oh my gosh, like I've worked so hard to get my body to where it's at. Yeah. And now I'm about to like give it up for a baby and like, it's scary.
I know. But it's like we were made for this. Yeah. We were made to do it. Yeah. Our bodies were made to do it. Yes. You're so on it. Like, what? You're so on your routine and everything that you'll be fine.
Sometimes when I say it out loud, I'm like, okay, what am I even talking about? Like,
it is scary though.
Yeah, it just scares me. And I think social media has like shown me like just so many things that can happen while you're pregnant. I almost wish I didn't have like TikTok to show me, because you see stories all the time where it's like, this happened. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is scary.
It is scary. Yeah. It is scary. But you've been married for how long? 2 years or longer than that?
21. 3?
3 years.
3 years.
Wow. And so how is married life?
It's good.
It's fun, right?
It's fun. I mean,
tell me, honey.
No, honestly, like, Les is, when people ask me who my best friend is, I always say it's Les.
Yeah,
like,
that's the best.
He's made me a better person. Like, I feel like he's just a great partner. Yeah. Like, I love him to pieces.
Aw, love
He's out of town right now, and like, literally.
You're missing him? I'm like, or you enjoy the time apart?
No, it's like I'm missing him, but also I'm like, dang, like you almost don't realize how much like you guys work together to make sure things are running in place. Yeah. Like I had a day, honey. Like I got locked out of the house. He wasn't home.
Oh no.
Yeah, it was like crazy. Like we had an outage, like a Wi-Fi outage. So it was like,
it makes you appreciate your man, huh?
Right. And it's like it's almost like the daily tasks that you do.
Yeah.
I'm doing it by myself when he's gone, and I'm like, dang, like I really don't appreciate him enough.
Yeah. Living with somebody that will put
gas in the car.
I was gonna say, what type of guy is he? Is he like a real, because he's from the South, so I know he's on it.
He's on it.
Right? Just so he puts gas in your car.
Listen, before him and I were together, I was the type of person who I would get my oil change. I would make sure there's always gas in my car. I was on top of everything. Yeah. And now that we're married, it's like I forget to put gas in my car. That's so good. Like there have been times when he's like, oh, let's take your car, and then he starts it, he's like, there's no gas, and I'm like,
well, you didn't put it in there.
It's almost like they enable that type of behavior. You just forget. There's certain things, like he gets my oil changed. There's so many things that he does that I feel like maybe now that I'm looking back, I'm like, might take for granted. He's like a Southern man.
Yeah. Terrell's not a Southern man, but
no, he's from LA, honey.
He's from LA. He's a little crazy, but he helps me so much. Like, and we've just been working as a team since we met. Yeah. Like, that's just been our whole relationship. Like, everything that we have as at least for me as an adult, like, we've got together. He owned a house. He bought his first house before he met me or whatever. But everything that I've had as an adult, I've got with him. Yeah. And, like, we've just worked together.
It's a partnership. It really is.
Yeah, it is a partnership.
And when one partner's gone, it's like, oh, you really appreciate them even more, I think.
Yeah. Like Terrell, because I'd be taking out the trash. I'd be bringing the trash cans in. I'm like, this is really your job. Right. And when I said that on his podcast, because I said that on his podcast.
Wait, hold up. You do that all the time?
No, not all the time.
I was like,
but when I do, I'd be like, you said on the podcast that you would never have me taking trash cans out. And I'm here taking the trash cans out and bringing them up.
Why are you doing that?
Because I just want stuff done.
No.
And
no.
I'm like, I'm just, because I
Heather.
go to the gym early. So I'm
girl.
up before everybody. So on Friday, if they've already came and picked up the trash, I'll bring one in.
No. Absolutely.
I'm like, and then I'll text him like, will you bring up the rest of the trash cans?
Heather.
I don't want them sitting there all day.
No, let them sit.
Let him say it, honey. Let him come pick it up.
Listen, I will.
Relationship advice from Shayla.
Okay, this is my advice. I'm not touching the trash cans. Okay, so we have our trash in the garage, and then he takes it from the garage, puts it to the side of the house where we have our bins.
Right.
And those bins go to the street when it's trash pickup. So I will put my trash in a bag, put it in the garage, and let it pile up until he puts it on the side of the house, because that's his job. I'm not putting the. Are you smoking crack? I'm not touching the trash cans.
Period. My sister's always like, you are taking out the trash? She's like, there's a man here. He can take out the trash. And I'm like, look, this is my house. I got this.
No. He needs to take out the trash.
So what's something else that Les does in the house that is like, that's Les' job only?
The trash is his job. The filters, like the air conditioning filters. Okay. Anything that's requiring like labor.
Outside?
No, labor. He has to do
labor, yeah.
Like literally.
So what if the toilet gets clogged up? You'd be like, can you come plunge this?
Something's wrong with the toilet.
Me too.
No, but even the trash, like if he forgets to line it, I'm like raising hell.
Yeah.
I'll open the trash can and I'm like this.
Yeah. See, it's not done right. That's why I'm just like, I'll just do it myself.
No, he needs to do it, because what's going to happen is
he's going to get
comfortable, and he's like, oh, she'll do it. When I see my neighbor's wife sometimes takes the trash cans out, and I'm like,
oh, honey, you're taking the trash cans? Hey, Miss Parker.
I only do it if he's out of town. If he's out of town and I have to do it, I will.
See, that's what I'm saying. Whatever needs to be taken care of in my household, I'm just going to take care of it.
No, he has to do it.
Because he's not here all the time either. Well, when we were together, he used to travel a lot. So I didn't used to be with Terrell for a long time. He would always be gone. So I would have to do that stuff. And I never minded, like whatever. Yeah. But now, if he is here or whatever, I'm like, you need to take the trash out, like whatever. But if it's not done on my time, I'll just go get it. Because it's just like, what are you doing?
Nope.
Well,
you got to have him do it.
So what's the best part of being married? And what's the worst part?
Ooh.
Coming from a non-married gal over here.
Just get married already, guys.
I know.
Go to the court.
I said 2025. I know.
Just go to the court.
But that's no fun. Go to the court, get married. That's no fun.
That's what everyone does, though. You have to go to the court eventually.
Oh, you do? Okay.
You have to do that at some point.
I thought somebody came to your house or like, I don't.
No, you have to like go to the court.
Something.
You have to sign all your stuff.
So
we did it online, but like.
See, you can do it online.
I don't know if you, well, it was
get
during
married
COVID.
Online today for $19.99.
I feel like that's what you just get married already.
I am. I said 2025, 2026, I'm going to get married.
Just go to the courtyard.
Okay, so
She's like, okay.
No, she's like, you need to get eloped at the Pasadena courthouse.
Yeah, I was like, just elope.
Or Santa Barbara.
Yeah, just elope. Just go to the courthouse and then have a reception. But what was the question?
What's the best part of being married?
Oh yeah, that's it. I mean, it's just like I have a partner for life, you know? Like, I feel like he understands me, I understand him, but also he gives me just a different perspective, you know? Yeah. Like, I love that we have a difference of opinions. Like, I think it's important that you have someone that you're constantly learning from. I feel like he brings the best out of me. Yeah. Aww. He also takes out the trash, so I love that.
Love that. Love the guys that take out the trash.
Yeah. That's the best part.
Oh, what was I going to say? Did he think that you were bougie because he's from the South?
Probably, yeah.
He's probably like, who is this bougie girl I got?
I'm like, but that's what it is, so.
Is his mom like you? Or she's complete opposite?
She's very stern. Very, like, I love his mom down. Like, she's like so patient.
Guys like women like their mom.
Yeah, I think maybe I am like his mom.
In some type of way.
No, you're right, yeah. I think I am like his mom.
Right?
Yeah.
Because me and Terrell's mom, we're both like hot-headed. And I'm like, that's what we have in common. Yeah. And then maybe that's what he likes. I don't know.
His mom is so patient. And I feel like I'm not as patient as her because she has 3 boys and she's literally like the most patient person ever. But she's also like very understanding. And maybe we are more similar than I even realized.
Because I'm like, what? I'm not like Terrell's mom at all. But now, I've known her for 14 years, as long as I've known him. I'm like, okay, I can see the similarities in us. I can see why we clash and the stuff that we get along about. I can, I can see.
Are you guys close?
Not that close.
Yeah.
But she doesn't live here, so. Yeah. And I don't call people on the phone. Maybe if I called people on the phone,
call her.
She'll call me every now and then, and I'll text, and I'll like keep her in, like with what the kids have going on, like we'll text and stuff, but she'll call him all the time. They're really close.
You and I are like the same because I don't call anyone.
Do you don't call your dad?
I'll text him every once in a while, but usually he texts me.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's bad.
I know. Why are we like that?
I don't know.
I think because we have a lot going on. It's not our fault.
No, it's not. Because you be watching Love Island and all kind of stuff when you can call somebody. On a hot girl walk, you can call somebody. It's just I just really don't want to be bothered. Like I guess it is a lot. I guess it is a lot going on.
Well, you got all the kids. Like, you got a lot of kids.
Yeah, I have 3 kids and 2 businesses. Not even 2 at this point. Now it's just 5. And it's just like, well, with all this that we're doing, podcasts and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. It's something that I know I need to fix.
Yeah. But do you want to fix it?
Yeah. I'm just not really a talker. I don't even know how I'm talking right now. No, just like we've been talking for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I know Les is like all into his whiskey content, and you guys love to drink, right?
Yeah.
They do. They love to drink.
We do.
Do you think that there will ever be like an alcohol brand in the future?
I hope so. Like that's like a dream of his. He wants to have his own whiskey brand, and I feel like it would be great, but season 10 came first.
Yeah, that's fine.
And it's like, hopefully a whiskey brand will come later, but I feel like he would thrive off that because he's so good at it. And like, he really loves tasting whiskey, and
you can tell he's so passionate about it.
Yeah, he's passionate about it. Beyonce just launched a whiskey. I'm like,
oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I'm like,
oh, we need that brand deal or something. Send it to Les. Send it to Les and
Shayla. He needs that brand deal, but he's really passionate about it. So I feel like in the near future, hopefully.
Did you encourage him to start making the whiskey content?
He wanted to, and I was like, do it.
Yeah, that's good.
But I
love
also
it.
like...
It's different.
Yeah, it's different. Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Yeah, exactly. So we are going to play a little game.
Oh, gosh.
It's called Lock It In.
I'm
just going to ask you a couple questions. Just answer them fast.
Okay.
Okay.
She's like fast.
Favorite place to travel to? Favorite destination?
Favorite? We'll say Bora Bora.
Okay.
Oh, no, Maldives.
Oh, I want to go there. That's where I really want to go. Where it's like crystal clear water.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
Yeah. Go-to cheat meal or favorite food?
Raising Cane's, chicken strips.
I love Raising Cane's.
The bread, buttered on both sides.
Yum. That's a good cheat
meal. Three sauces. Like, I need all that.
Raising Cane sauce is
Raising
fire.
Cane's. Ooh.
All right, long hair or short hair?
Right now, long hair.
Long hair? I like your long hair.
But I love a short bob.
I love a short bob.
I love a little bob.
Me too. I miss my bob. Okay. Explain your perfect day.
Ooh, I wake up at a perfect day. I wake up at 6:30, go for my hour-and-a-half walk, come home, either go to the gym or go to Legree, and then do nothing until the evening. Go to a nice little dinner and have a cocktail. That's like perfect.
You love going to dinner and having a cocktail. I love going to dinner and having
a cocktail.
Always, right?
Love it. Yeah.
That's good. You have a really nice, blessed life.
Oh, thank you.
That's like a really good day. I feel like that too. I'm like, my days, I'm like explaining to my sister or my mom what I have to do. And I'm like, dang, I really do have like a good life. I get to wake up, do what I want. Even if it's not what I want to do, it helps whatever I have going on. And I'm not stressed. I'm not sick. Nobody's in the hospital. Like, it's just.
I'm not sick. Yeah.
Right? Nobody's sick. We're healthy. We're moving our body. We get to wake up, do what we want all day. It really is a blessing.
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah.
And do you ever get like, oh, I have so much content that I have to do, or this, or you don't let it get to you like that?
I don't let it get to me. I mean, like, I am always creating content for like brands, and I have branded content, and I feel like I just try and make sure my schedule allows me to maybe shoot like 3 or 4 times a week.
Yeah.
And I try and keep my like life balanced, you know?
Yeah. And I was going to say, how do you stay busy? Because if you don't have to wake up and you can do whatever you want every day, like how do you stay busy and stay so consistent?
I mean, I do have a lot of like branded deals. So it's like, for instance,
you have due dates.
I have due dates. Yeah. So for instance, I probably have like 6 videos I have to film, but I have until the end of the month to do it. So it's like, I'm able to like spread that out and just balance my life in between that. And then also I still have season 10. So it's like, I feel like I'm always busy. Yeah.
I like being busy.
Yeah. I like being busy. Yeah.
Okay. What is your current cocktail order?
Ooh. It's either a vodka martini with a twist, a lemon twist, or a Grey Goose Cosmo. Okay. I've been into Cosmos. What's your drink order?
What's a Cosmo? Like, espresso martini or margarita. I love me a good margarita. Love me a good margarita. That's my go-to drink.
I love a margarita, yeah.
But I did like that drink that you gave me. It was with vodka.
The Cosmo?
Probably was a Cosmo. It's pink.
Oh, Cosmo.
At his birthday dinner?
Yep.
Yeah, that was good.
That was a Cosmo, yep. I had like 3 of them that night.
Yeah.
Grey Goose or
you need
Belvedere.
You need your own alcohol. You and Leslie.
I know. I love vodka too. I feel like it'd be whiskey, probably.
That's cool. I like whiskey.
I love whiskey.
I like whiskey.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. I'll drink everything, really.
We need you.
Is Hennessy whiskey?
No, it's cognac.
Cognac.
We need to have you come over and do like a whiskey tasting.
That would be so much fun. I know. I want to bring them on cocktails so bad.
Yeah, you should.
I know, we should.
I'm like good. I know how to make a margarita. I can make a Cosmo. I can make all that.
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous.
You need to have me on that.
I will. Okay, if you had to pick one for the rest of your life, full glam or natural glam? Or natural, no glam.
Like, am I like going somewhere or?
I mean, it's just for the rest of your life, honey.
Glam.
Glam, huh?
But I love no glam. Like my day-to-day, like I never have makeup on.
Yeah, you're pretty with it or without it. So
thank you. I love like not wearing makeup, but when I go out, it's like, let me put a little something.
Yeah.
Something on.
All right, leg day or arm day?
Arm day. I'm the only girl who ever says that.
You love your
Every
back.
girl's like legs.
Because they want to build their butt, legs.
But the key is like this, honestly, it's like if you want your waist to look small, you need to build up your arms and your shoulders.
Yeah, and your back.
Yep.
Right? All right, 3 words to describe your personality.
Oh my gosh. Direct. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, this is hard. Help me out.
3 words to describe your personality.
Direct. I'm just very blunt.
Yeah, direct, blunt. Say something nice about yourself.
Oh, I'm nice.
You are not nice.
I'm nice.
Charismatic.
Charismatic, yeah.
Okay.
I'm charismatic. I'm nice, blunt. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Dress up or a workout outfit?
Workout.
Yeah.
Season 10.
Yeah. Athleisure. What's your number 1 beauty tip?
Do what works for you and not what works for everyone else. I think people get stuck in trends, and it's like what works for someone else might not work for you.
Like what? Like blush?
Like a lot of blush, a lot of eyeshadow. It's like I might be able to do a certain look that might not look good on you. It's like you have to figure out what looks good on you.
Yeah. Because
and be honest,
I definitely got lost in the blush trend. I was just like,
no, I love blush.
Blush everywhere.
I have blush blindness. Like I do a lot of blush.
Yeah.
And I love it. But some people like you can handle blush. I can handle blush, but not everyone can.
Yeah.
You know, laminated brows aren't for everyone.
Oh, well, they're for me. I love me a good laminated bushy brow.
No, you can handle it.
It's because my face is so big. I feel like it don't really.
No, you can handle it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like my eyes, like my makeup artist was like, you have so much space from your eyelash to your eyebrow. You can handle a lot.
But some people have like small little foreheads. And then their brows take up half the forehead. And it's like, that's not for you, honey.
Yeah. And you told me a really good tip. She's like, your brows have to be lighter than your hair color. I never knew that. I got to go get me a new brow pencil, but I'm going to wait till mine runs out.
I hate black hair with black brows. It's like Elvira.
Oh, are mine black?
No, yours look good. No, yours look good. I will tell you.
Black hair with black brows.
That doesn't look black. It's like you have dark brown brows.
I hope they're dark brown
some
today.
people have like angry brows.
I don't even know what pencil I'm using. I'm just be grabbing stuff like, okay.
No, it's not black. It's not black. I would tell you.
Y'all, it's not easy. I should have got my makeup done today for this episode.
No, your makeup looks good.
Thanks. All right. Last question. Current top 3 makeup products.
Oh my goodness. I love the Fenty lip balm stick. Lip balm. It's like a lip balm stick.
Uh-huh.
I love the Maybelline Firework Mascara.
Okay.
Who else is cutting the check? I love the Bobbi Brown Weightless Foundation.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Bobbi Brown.
Bobbi Brown, Maybelline, and yeah.
Love that. Well, thank you so much, Shayla, for being here with me today.
This was fun.
Oh, good. I'm glad you had fun. I had so much fun with you.
We need to do this again.
I know. We should.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need your own podcasting.
Oh, my God.
But until then, you can come to mine. It's fine. You can come to mine. I had so much fun with you. Guys, make sure to check out everything Shayla has going on. Season 10, all her TikToks, her Get Ready With Me. She has a lot going on. Or her workout content. Yeah, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. And make sure you guys like this video. Drop us a cute little comment and we'll be back with more videos. Bye.
Bye.